Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Empyrion Galactic Survival. I'm the Wolf. I am here with Omni
What is up, peeps?
and Lord Jericho.
Hey guys, how y'all doing?
As you can see, the main parts of the station are finally done. No more ribs to
After
construct.
eons of building.
We still got a ways to go before it's completely complete. We've been playing around with textures and paint today and things like that. We still got a few more things to slap together just to finish it off, but we decided, you know what, it's done enough to give you guys the tour. So let's move in here.
Yep. And down below, we have Jericho with his custom-built capital ship in there.
That he's still working on.
Still working on.
You see the difference in size?
Yeah. I didn't realize that the size difference was going to be quite this vast.
Well, we were making a shipyard to build ships, so it would have to be. As you can see from here, as we're coming in, you can see the small vessel landing platforms. There are 6, 7, 8, I believe. Well, they're not marked out yet, which we'll do when we do all the texturing. Each joint here has an airlock access to get to the tunnel to go from front to back. Let's get right up here and turn on our gravity.
Where are you at?
I'm in the hangar.
Oh.
Front of the hangar.
Well, as you guys see, this is the product of one day when I got bored. I tagged the ship. I guess I should say station. It's more of a station than a ship.
It's a shipyard, yes. Alright, now let's go on inside here. We got entrances for both sides, construction reasons. This is the main hangar deck for loading and unloading all the materials from a freighter into the containers. We got constructors on every corner for people to use to build whatever they need for their building of their capital vessels. We have a small vessel mechanic shop in here.
Yeah.
With little taxi, which I might actually design another one. But we can work on our small vessels and stuff here if we needed to. Which, that was actually fun to do. Yes, we still have a lot of painting and texturing to do. When you come up here, you got the containers, conductors.
The new ones.
Then when you come through here, it's the observation tunnel. You can actually see under the station, if you wanted to, you can actually jump off and see the ships being built if you wanted to.
Yeah, see?
And when you keep going through the observations, you got the main hallways to a medical chamber. You got cloning facilities, medical bays.
Yep, here's the med room. It's really busy.
We had fun throwing this together. Come through to the other side, we have a cafeteria. All supplies will be coming from the planet and being brought to the station to be used. Here's where you get your food.
Yeah. This is by no
storage
means
area
to be like self-sufficient.
You got the canteen downstairs where all the people go and sit down and eat. And what could the updates on what's going on in the world? Looks like New York is blowing up. Washington, Seattle's gone. California's gone.
I never noticed
As
all
you
that
can
before.
see, there are radioactive warning signs everywhere to let you know the food is bad. On this side, it's the same thing as the other side, just another observation tunnel when you come through. Same thing, there's glass down there so you can actually see things being built.
Jeez.
A little plant sections in the hallway just for aesthetics. Then you come through here, you got the bridge.
Yep, which this is really cool. Here's the pilot's area, captain's area, whatever you'd like to call it.
Observation floor, so you can actually see what's going on underneath the station and above the station.
Yep.
Then you got the briefing room over here.
Which I like what you did with those screens there. It makes it look like just one big wall of information.
Well, that's what I was going for, so glad it worked. And then on the other side, get some more information down here for all the status displays. Is the captain's quarters, or his waiting room, I guess you could say. He's got his own personal desk, his I'm exhausted couch. You can stand up here and watch what the crew's doing, make sure they're doing their job, shoot them when they're mutinous. Got all his status displays for every aspect of what's going on. Got his own medical and clone chamber, his own O2, and his own laboratory.
Yep.
Nice shower. Decorated by Omni himself.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna stay like that. That was just me playing around a little.
Like I said, we still had a lot of texturing to do, a lot of painting to do.
Yeah.
Grab enough
So
air on
much
me.
of that. Oh, I should grab some air.
But each one of these is a cockpit console, so you can actually have your pilot here, and then 4 others can sit there and are able to use the turrets need be. Let's move on. These are actually kind of nice. Got our storage containers. Structures on the other side.
I don't think you storage containers. Select them all.
Now, this is an airlock to go to the bottom of the station,
Yep.
which is also an observation deck, so you can look down and see how the construction's
See my
going.
ship?
Yeah. So you go out the door here, turn on your jetpack. There's even O2 stations right here. So while you're working on your ship, you can just come up here, get some O2. If you need to go in for supplies, you just go back in, which we're gonna do. Turn on. Got gravity, so we can walk around in here. Go back up the elevator. Bye.
Crawling.
Then when you come up the stairs,
Oh yeah, this is cool.
you got the tunnel that expands the entire station. It has an airlock for each and every one of the small vessel landing platforms. Come out, go to your
Yep.
ship, blah blah blah, and then keep on going.
Nothing real special, just a little caution to let you know you're at an airlock. And then with this tunnel, Wolf wanted me to replicate what I had done to the tunnel that runs through the small vessel hangar of the colony base.
Not finished, but I've been working on this engine room here.
Yeah, which
Got
is
the warp
awesome
drive.
so far.
Fuel tank
Look
for
at
the
all
warp drive.
this.
All the pipes interconnect with each other for each one of these. They put the fuel around, energy, whatever.
And you've
Come
made
over
it
here.
look like this is just one gigantic engine.
Fuel rooms on either side.
Yep. I mean, there are
If one,
Go
Yeah.
in one.
if
you
one
have
blows up,
doors
they all
back
blow.
here too, right?
Yep, when you go straight back on either side, you go into the O2
The-
tank rooms.
O2 for days.
Which Wolf done an awesome job with all this pipe work here. He did this all on his own, and I loved it when I saw it.
Yeah, this was fun. I had fun with this. This was
Well,
fun to do. I gotta give it that.
It's like 1, 2, 3,
It's more than enough power in here, trust me.
7, 8. Yeah,
I mean, when you look at the specs on it, you pull it up. We've got 4,000 megawatts, and our max consumption is 5.17. Our current consumption is only 13.9 out of 4,000 megawatts. Looking at 39 hours left, and the fuel tanks are half empty. I think we're doing just fine. So I still got a lot of work to figure out in here what we're doing with the engineering section. But let's come on out here, turn our jetpacks on. Our comm relay station we're working and designing right now. The
Yep.
yellow is going to go. I can't stand it. It's disgusting.
yeah, we were just experimenting with textures and colors and all that, trying to decide what we're gonna do to the entire
But
shipyard.
the main ribs are going to be this. Looks just like that. It's going to go all the way down the main rib right there. These side ribs that we've got going on are going to be gray, look like that. The flat, smooth part's going to be like that. And the ribs are going to be like this. The light textures in between each pipe, the blue pipes, and then it's going to be a flat black in underneath the pipes. And we'll have the 3D texture blocks going down the sides all the way down. But that's what they're all going to look like, is like that. But let's keep on going down here. You can, it'll probably be better to show on the other side where we actually have some of the turrets on it. So we'll go up and over the other way. But there's the small vessel landing platforms again. You can see they go all the way across the station.
Yep. Which those are just for quick supply trips or whatever, quick visits. And for people that are building, they're going to be free to park inside the hangar. That way they don't have to worry about their shitting in the open.
Well, the hangar's for the freight supply drops only.
Oh.
All small vessels are parking on the small vessel hangar deck there. That's what it's there for.
Okay. And this actually took me and Wolf a while to build in the whole entirety, from the very top right there to the very bottom rail right there. That was 3-4 days of like putting in almost just a full I don't even know how long each day.
Talk about the ribs?
Yeah.
Too long.
Or
Each
no,
one,
not the ribs, the pods and the rails.
Of the weapon clusters.
Along, yeah.
Yeah, the weapon clusters that you see right now that are here and the engine clusters. It took us literally about 6 days to do all of them, all the way around. But as you can see, this is what the weapons clusters look like. There is actually, if you watched the previous episode, I think it was, the ammo containers and everything actually are on the inside of each and every one of these. So even if one weapon cluster is taken out, the rest of them will still feed the turrets that are left. So you got the rocket launcher platforms that stretch completely all the way across on every one of them. And then, excuse me, sorry. Then you got the weapon cluster there. We got an engine cluster there. Then another weapons clusters. Then you got 2 more engine clusters, 2 more weapons, an engine, and a weapon on the end down there. But that's what the engine clusters look like. Up, down, left, and right. You got the forward and backwards weapons clusters here in the middle. One facing forward, one facing backwards.
Nothing will
But
survive.
the upper section here you can see is just laser turret platforms, mainly for small vessel defense. Can't wait till they make a missile defense. That would be freaking nice. But all the way across will be laser turrets there. This one is just all the rocket launchers, and then we got our main guns beyond the weapon clusters themselves. But in between, there's also the outward-facing turrets. We'll have 1 laser turret, 2 rocket launchers in between each one there. And on the bottom will be the same. So these will be all the same on that one. On the inside is just the piping. But there it is. This is, again, is what we're going to be basically doing for the ribs. That's what it's going to look like.
Oh yeah, that one patch we worked on up there. Where is that
Yep.
at?
It's at the front where the weapons cluster's at that we actually finished.
Yeah.
But yep, this is what the whole strut's going to look like all the way around for all of them. Except for the outside one is we're changing to the 3D model texture. So it looks armored. It'll look better, I think, that way. Like, for instance, when it comes, we told you about the weapons clusters here, they actually have an interior, which I'll go ahead and go inside and let you guys see that real quick.
Yeah, I popped into one while you were talking, but it was an empty one.
I got a problem. This one, actually...
You sealed it off.
Ha!
There. It misplaced itself. The door's in the wrong place. I'll have to fix that. But this is the room that'll hold all the ammo containers in here.
You know what? You want to know what's really bad? This thing is so massive that if you were to come upon it as like an abandoned structure, you could just make a little starter base out of one of these weapon cluster rooms.
That's very true. Very true.
And then spend the rest of your life exploring the rest of the station.
That's very true. Like I said, we have the rooms inside those. These actually are solid. There is nothing but the engines and then just solid combat blocks on them for protection.
Yep, which we got a mix of the humongous thrusters for just, you know, power moving the ship. And then for a little bit of finesse, we got the
does
smaller
move.
ones.
Slowly.
So far, I've had it up to 11 meters a second. It was 11.7. So you can actually reorientate the station.
Is that enough to warp? Isn't there a speed limit to warping?
Just being max speed.
Oh.
There's Jericho's capital vessel that he's working on. And show that off while I'm flying around. Garden, you can see through the windows. I like that.
Yep.
I like what he's doing with the rear of the ship. It's actually looking really nice.
Yeah, I'm liking what it's like so far.
Thank you
It
very much.
looks pretty dang tough.
Sorry, man.
Can't wait to see what it looks like when that's finished. It almost looks like it should be an industrial mining vessel.
That's what.
Like
Yep.
you land around the mine, and like right here in the middle
Which
would be where
yeah,
the mine you actually dig is like, and everything is right here in the middle. So you actually surround it on all sides except the front. Mine the hell out of
Here.
it, and then take off.
here's a view of
That's
the
the
back,
idea.
so people can see what he's been hard at work at.
Since it's not been the station lately.
Shut up.
And also it explains, you know, how come the front is so flat.
I'm finished the front yet. I'm still working on it.
Yeah,
Good
It ran
ideas.
into a wall.
Dub-nosed starship.
But there's the underbelly of the inside for now. We actually have some work to do. We're going to be adding a few things to the underbelly as well. We just haven't gotten there yet. We wanted to get this thing operational, which it is now. We can use this, come and go and build as we please. Not any issues whatsoever. Great. But about it, ladies and gentlemen. Come down here. There's nothing to see really at the bottom. It's just literally the struts coming off. It's going to be nothing but lights for sticking off. We're going to make a crane style small vessel to use as a light ship. It's going to just where you can move it around your capital vessels to see what you're doing if it's dark.
If you're on the dark side. Here, I'm coming down here just to show the tips of the ribs in case they're curious about what we did.
To end it, yeah, I'll come down myself.
Which there we go right there. We had, you know, if people remember a few episodes ago of what the all the trusses looked like in that stepped formation. Then we just used some two-part slope there and kind of mirrored it to get a nice point. But we still carried the
I got kicked. The hell.
railings on the ribs here.
Yeah, those are fun to figure out.
Got kicked.
Yeah.
They actually took, believe it or not, this simple, stupid design that you guys see here took me almost 2 days to figure out. I would build something, get apart, redo it, and just kept going. And I just said, you know what? Forget it. The inside is just pipes.
Yeah.
Just pure pipes, and then we got the outside. There's actually a block and defense on either side of the turrets when they sit inside their little nook here. There'll be the laser turrets will be sitting here, and they actually have a block count in front and behind defending them. But it turned out nice. I like it. I like it.
Me too.
Things
And
have
it
turned out better than I thought they would.
Is there anything else we need to show off?
I don't think so. I think we've actually covered everything. It's only taken us 3 weeks to start to get this thing to where it's at, and it's only taken us less than 19 minutes to tell you all about it. Show you every bit of it.
Wow.
Oh.
And then in case people are wondering, I kind of pulled my wall art trick, these letters here. I used the really flat pieces. Just to keep from being kind of overwhelmed by it all, I kept to just 2 shapes. The original triangular pieces, and then just the flat square wall pieces to make each of these letters here.
out here so you guys can see.
Yep.
Olympus.
And unfortunately, we didn't really have enough room to both make it fit on that one deck and make it look good, so I had to kind of cheap out and put the O up a level.
Looks fine even from a distance. I'm backing out now just to look at it. Get a decent screenshot here. There it is. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it helps give you guys idea, inspire you to do some big things yourselves. Granted, it took us 3 weeks to do this, mostly me and Omni. Jericho kept playing with his own spaceship.
I helped also.
Because he didn't want to keep putting blocks down, so Omni had to come in and finish his last 2 struts. But, like I said, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. It inspires you to do some of your own things. I'm debating of once we're actually finished putting this up on the workshop or not.
I think we should. I think a lot of people would love to look around this themselves.
Like I said, I'll consider it. I'll keep thinking about that,
But
rolling that one around in my head.
before we go, do you want to run through a basic count of where we're at with this, just so people know what they're getting into if they did get it from the workshop?
Yeah, let me come back in here. Everything's basically over the 1 million mark, but hang on, let me fly back in here and I'll pull up the blueprint. I got to re-blueprint it anyways for what we did today.
Yeah, we did a lot today too. Let me see. I can't access it while you're looking at it, right? Or no?
Alto. You should
Alto.
be able to. You should be able to blueprint it. I'm just gonna pull up the blueprint right here.
No. What did I drop? Techno flashlight. You're not getting away.
You're funny. All right, blueprint.
I did the wrong
shipyard. We're sitting at 1,447,350 iron ingots. 384,270 sathium, 101,750 cobalt, 20,030 silicone, 6,580 copper, 1,410 neodymium, these plastic wood, zirconium, blah blah blah. The size is class 6.
There we go.
Width is 222 blocks, 134 high, 226 in depth. Device count so far is only 2017. Yes, I said only. Block count 175,434. Production time 58 hours and 54 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah, it's insane.
I mean, even the colony, I don't even think has that many. No, the colony's half all of that, and it's the same size almost, except for in height. Now, the colony's only 578,000. The Olympus shipyard's 1,447,000. Sheesh.
Oh my god, hearing those numbers makes my head hurt.
One day we'll do something small. Oh, you know what I want to look at? Pull that up. Not that. What is it? What is it? The stats. How do you pull up the stats on it again? Control panel. Statistics. There we go. Ooh, there's the meters, device counts. The mass is 427 kilotons. It's only got 8 generators. Yes, we know. I'm dying.
Someone's dying.
Bloody wolf.
Why am I dying?
Sounds like you might be starving.
Yeah, it was. Fast. Not nice. Bad game. Okay. We're looking at... We got 184 thrusters. The RCS count's going to change because we got to fix that. We've got 3 docked vessels, as you can see. I love that it tells you the docked vessels. All right. The upward motion of the station is 17 meters a second. The left and right is only 9 meters a second. Reverse is 8 meters a second. Forward is 8 meters a second. Pitch and roll is only 0.01 for the roll. The pitch is 0.02.
Yeah, I think I
It
think
moves
we need
slow.
to invest in when we make the RCS bank. We need to maybe go a little bit heavy.
Oh, definitely. That's the other sections I'm going to be adding into that engine room
Yeah.
back there. It's mainly just RCSs on that entry when you go left and right there. Those two voids that you guys saw right before the engine rooms, just nothing but RCSs are going to go there. But, like I said, guys, I hope you enjoyed the episode. Remember to play hard and game harder. And until next time, take it easy.
I see that, you guys.
See you later, Pete.